guys, Amy Pigeon here. Thanks for stopping by and checking out my channel, and welcome back if you've been here before. So today I'm going to show you how to put on eyelashes for beginners, or I guess it's not even for beginners. It could be for pro makeup artists that just don't know how to put on lashes themselves, because some people have a really hard time putting lashes on themselves. Like, it's a thing. I know a few MAC artists that say they can't put lashes on themselves, which I think is crazy because they're doing it on other people all the time, which I find a lot harder. I've had this video requested, so I thought I would show you guys how to do it. And lashes are a really big thing right now. I know everybody's into them, so hopefully you find this video helpful. Also, if you have not subscribed already, please subscribe to my channel. It would mean the absolute world to me. Please give the video a big thumbs up if you like it, and leave any requests, comments, or questions in the comment box below, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. Without further ado, let's get into this. All right, guys, so first things first, what you're going to want to do is find a pair of eyelashes that suit your eye shape. So this can vary quite a bit from person to person. I have very round eyes, so I like to take lashes that kind of taper at the outside edges right here. This will be going on my left eye. See how the outside edges are a little bit longer? Actually, I don't know if you can see because my fingers here are covering the inside. This is kind of awkward to show you guys. There, I think that's better. So these are my House of Lashes Iconic Falsies. They are my favorite. I like the way they taper at the outside edge because they give you a little bit more of a feline lifted effect, which really helps complement rounder eyes, I find. If you have very elongated almond eyes and want to make them look rounder, oh crap, I just dropped one. Oh no! That's the worst when you drop them and then you can never find them again. If you have very almond shaped elongated eyes, what you're going to want to do is, or not necessarily what you're going to want to do, you can either accentuate those by getting lashes that are longer on the ends, so your basic pair of wispies or MAC 36 lashes, or if you want to complement them more to make them look a little bit more round, something like the House of Lashes Boudoir Falsies are really nice, which are very full in the middle and a bit shorter on the outside edges. So oh yeah, and another thing, if you have very hooded lids, you don't want to get something too long because it's just going to be taking up your entire crease / hood area that's pushing forward, and it's going to make the lashes look way too jarring and overwhelming and overpowerful. So you don't want ones that are too long in that case. I think the MAC No. 4 lashes are good ones because they're full. They give you a little bit of length if you don't have too much going on in the length department. They won't be so long and overpowering like a lot of other lashes would if you have serious hooded lids. So there are all sorts of different lashes out there for you and your eye shape, so you can probably look them up and see what would be good, or you can ask me in the comments below and I'll give you my thoughts and opinions. So once you've picked your lashes, you want to take them out of the package very carefully. So what I find best works, can't even speak. So what I find works best for me is going in with a clean pair of tweezers, and I like to start for some reason at the outside edge of the lash and just lifting up at the corner and just slightly pulling it up. Don't just outright go in and peel. Just pick at the corner till it lifts up a bit, and then move your tweezers even further down the line for the lash base. So that way what we're doing is we're really making sure we maintain until they completely pop off. That way we're really making sure we maintain that nice, beautiful curvature of the lash. As soon as that straightens out, that's when it gets really difficult to put on lashes. I find where a lot of people go wrong when I'm teaching them how to do their makeup is they pull them apart and stretch them and try and put them on their eye straight like that, and then you lose the curvature, and the curvature is what does the work for you of like finding where to place them really well. So you want to make sure you keep that curvature no matter what you do. So after you've taken them out of the package, you want to measure them and make sure they fit your eye shape. So what you're going to do is, without any glue, you're just going to take the lash and drop it above your lash line. And what you want to do is make sure that, maybe I should zoom in here for you guys. You want to make sure that the end and start of the lash is in line with your natural lashes. So you don't want the edge hanging lower than where your natural lash line goes along the top and outer corner, and you don't want this inner corner hanging further down your eye than your natural shorter lashes in here go. If it does, you need to trim off a bundle or two from the outside corner right here. The reason why we want to do the outside corner is because the inside corner has these great little short tapered bits, and if you cut those off and lose those, you're now going to have like a very blunt looking start to your lash on the inner corner that doesn't taper off, and that just doesn't look very natural and it screams fake lashes. So you want to cut out the longer end right here if you need to cut off any bundle, so that again it fits the width of your natural lash line from where your lashes are, not the whole line of your lid, just where your lashes are. And once you've done that, you now have your lashes prepped and ready to go. Sorry, your false lashes, but there are some makeup tips that we need to talk about now before we actually put the lashes on. So as a beginner, you are definitely, I cannot stress this enough, going to want to have eyeliner on. If you don't have eyeliner on and you don't get the false lashes close enough to the root of your actual lashes, if not on them, you can see the space between the false lashes and your real lashes, which again is everything we do not want in false lashes. So the black eyeliner really, really helps hide the base of the lashes. So that's something you want to do as a beginner. You also want to line your waterline up here with black liner as well, because that can kind of help hide it all together if the base is showing for whatever reason through your regular liner. And it's just more forgiving when you have a lot of black in this area, I find. I also like to add mascara before I do my falsies. That's because the mascara, if you add it after, it can ruin the falsies and it will make them last, or sorry, it will make them not last as long. Now, if you're finding you put them on and they're just really not blending in and you feel like you need to add that extra coat of mascara to help like hide and blend your real lashes in with the false ones, that's totally cool. That's up to you. It will just be at the risk of the longevity of your lashes for further or future uses down the road. They'll look great and beautiful that night, but after they'll start to look kind of manky quicker than they normally would if you just put the mascara on before you put on the falsies. Alrighty, so now I'm gonna go in with my velour lashes glue, and I'm going to paint, oh my god, there's so much hair on this, it's gross for my pets. I'm gonna paint the bottom of the lashes here. Now, if you are a makeup artist, you want to make sure that you're using a different glue on yourself than your clients. If you're, you know, double dipping per lash, which you would be if you're reusing your lashes, right? You're going to be applying the glue and using the applicator on the kind of dirty tainted lash, I guess, if it's your own. So you don't want to be double dipping that. Because I'm only using one pair of lashes ever on each client, I can use the same thing of glue, unless say their lash is popping off and then I need to go back in and apply it to a lash that's already been touched with the glue. What I'll do is I'll take the glue in a petri dish or sanitize the back of my hand or something and put a bit of glue there and then dip from there. So you never want to double dip if you're a makeup artist using this. So what I did was I painted the bottom here. You can see how much glue I used. It's not too much. And what you want to do is wait about 60 seconds for it to start to get a little bit tacky. The reason you do this is because if you put it on straight away when it's completely wet, they're just gonna slide right off you. You want it to get a little bit tackier and stickier so when you put it on, it sticks better and you can work with it a bit better versus it moving around all over the place when you're trying to get it to stay in one spot. And I really like the velour lashes glue because it's super sticky. I find it stickier than the duo glue. However, it's not so sticky that it's completely unmanageable and like your fingers will stick to it, and then when you try and let go, you take it with you because it's stuck to your hands, or you take the lashes with you. I find the House of Lashes one can be like that, but once you get really good at putting on your lashes, the House of Lashes glue is incredible. So anyway, so that's definitely been a minute. You can see here the glue is starting to dry a little bit transparent, which means it's ready to go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a pair of tweezers, or even your fingers if you're more comfortable with that, but I find the tweezers easier on yourself. Again, as a makeup artist, never use tweezers on a client because you could poke their eye and that could be a bad situation. And you're just gonna go in and you're gonna drop them right straight down on top of your lashes like that. And once they're there, you're gonna take your fingers and wiggle them into place so that they're following your exact lashes from the outside edge to the inner corner. And you can take your fingers or your tweezers to make sure you have them in the right place. And voila, that's pretty much it. So what you wanna do is while it's drying and the glue is visibly turning clear, so you're not seeing that white line anymore, you kind of want to hold the lashes at the edges or the tips and push them into your lash line to make sure that they're really on there and really gonna stick good. And you do have a few seconds after dropping them on to wiggle them around if they're not where you want them to be. And you want to go up top and down on top of your lashes instead of straight in. Otherwise you won't see them as much if you have them going straight in like this, and they won't adhere as well. And now that they've been on there and drying a little bit more, I'm actually gonna take my fingers and squish the base of the lash to my actual lashes. Like so that they're really on there good. When I do this, I almost like have my thumb in my eye. I'm so like in there, not on clients of course. And I've like slept with my lashes on for 2 days in a row and worn them. Like they still look really good. So I think this is why, because I just really get in there and squish them onto my lid. Or sorry, onto my lashes, I guess. And I do recommend too, when you're doing this, maybe do it before you do the rest of your face makeup and your under eye area, because your thumb can get in there and kind of ruin that part of your makeup. Especially if you're really getting in there, but I'm trying to be a little bit more careful. And then as far as care goes, when you're ready to take them off at the end of the night, you want to peel them from the outer corner inwards really gently. And then just peel off any of the glue that's left over at the base. Doing so, again, very carefully and trying to make sure you don't accidentally strip off any of the fibers of the lash or the lash band, because then the lash will start to fall apart if you are accidentally tearing apart the lash band, obviously. And you can wear these as many times as you can until they start to fall apart, but you do want to disinfect between uses. So I like to take a Q-tip with a little bit of alcohol spray on them and wiggle it along the base on both sides of the brush. This will help take off a little bit of the excess makeup residue as well as disinfect. All right, so let's do this other eye here. Around the world, 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 around the world. You also might find that once you get your lashes on, the glue might not dry as clear as you had hoped. Or it's leaving a little bit of like a kind of murky cast. So you can just go over that with your eyeliner again to darken up the root or base of your lashes or your false lashes. And that's again where it's really great that you have eyeliner on, because if you don't have eyeliner, going and covering that up is like adding eyeliner. So it just makes it easier to have eyeliner to begin with. Otherwise, you might have your bands showing or glue showing. And if you don't put eyeliner on top, like that's not really a cute look. So the eyeliner will really help mask that and be forgiving. I also wanted to talk about glue quickly. So I really like to use clear glues. Some people like to use dark glues in case it doesn't completely dry and you see a little bit of it. I hate that, because if you mess up, sometimes your lash will slip while you're trying to put it on because you didn't let it dry enough before dropping it on, and then it will touch your eyeshadow and you will ruin your eyeshadow if you use a dark glue. It is like the worst thing ever. I don't even know why it exists, to be honest. And that's as like a professional MAC makeup artist who like puts lashes on all the time. Like we make mistakes, like it happens. So I just hate dark glue. And again, if you use the clear glue, it will dry if you make a mistake and you won't see it, but if it still shows a little bit on your lashes, you can fix it with the eyeliner. So you can't really fix the screw ups with dark glue. So I really highly recommend those kind of clear glues. Well, that's it for today, you guys. I really hope you liked this quick little lesson on how I apply my false lashes. I hope it helped you a lot. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment box below. I love talking about makeup and tips and tricks and how to help people with things. So if you have any questions about the video or any issues you're having, please let me know. I will definitely answer you back, or I shouldn't say definitely, I would try my absolute best to answer you back. I'm usually pretty good at that. And yeah, if you like this video, you know the drill. Be sure to give the video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you have not already. It would mean the absolute world to me. And let me know what you want to see for future videos in the comment box below. Alrighty, until next time, take care, guys.